Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
For a Denver Broncos.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke on the give. It's Lindsay.
Game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Lindsay. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now to the air. Locke. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. Locke now on 1st down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 41 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice pass start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
First down, Tampa Bay.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. It's Sylvester Williams there to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but now it's third down. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Fourth down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
That's good.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton on the touchdown pass from Drew Locke. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Buccaneer 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is the tight end fan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. This is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the Broncos' 30-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
At 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Locke on the bootleg. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's 2nd and 8. at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Welcome back now to Denver. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Brady. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And returning it, here's Hamler. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Their own 42-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Wait, that why, baby? You can't have it. You have to reload. Shit. 42 the mark, 42. 42 the mark. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Alert. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Check 26. Check 26.
On 1st down, Brady. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
The stop made by...
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
A gain of 7.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Ronald Jones
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And now Bruce Arians with the play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Again, the ball carrier.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
A 20-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.